Welcome back to Built Under Moonlight, the YouTube channel I basically abandoned a year ago after finishing renovating my old farmhouse here. But I decided, hey, let's give it another try. So we're back on my property here in the Tennessee Smoky Mountains, and one of my side businesses that has been doing extremely well lately is sawmilling. Now, I only cut eastern red cedar because I want to get rid of all the cedars on this property. So today I'm attempting to film it and we'll see how it goes. There's going to be a lot of edits in this video because talking to the camera sucks. But there's a tree behind me that I really want to cut down, so let's go cut it down. Now this fucker got me. And you shouldn't actually be extremely excited to cut down a tree. And it's not actually the tree's fault. I was out here a few weeks ago cutting down other trees, and there was a big paper wasp nest right on this tree that I did not see. I actually cut down that one right there, and those fuckers hated me. I got stung 8 times. And it sucked. It was actually kind of scary because I swelled up real bad, so I ran over, jumped on the quad, flew to the house, took some Benadryl, and luckily I didn't actually end up swelling very bad. When I was a kid, I swelled up real bad. I guess I'm getting less allergic these days. So I came back a couple days later, sprayed this nest, took it down, then waited for the rain to wash away all the chemicals before I actually cut down the tree, because those chemicals are harsh and I just don't like being around them. So today, we're going to cut this tree down. And I'm not even sure which way it's leaning, which way it's going to fall. It's going to fall right on you guys, so I got to move you. As you can see, this guy got hung up in the top of the trees. Happens all the time. I'm going to have to pull out the bottom. I'm going to try to just knock it off of this stump here this way, since I can get the skid in here real easy, and see if that drops the top off this branch it's stuck on, and then I can pull the rest of the tree out that way. If you see a tree like this, it's cut at the bottom and start at the top, never walk under it. That fucker will crush you. got it out of the woods. Now this section here is pretty well just burned. It goes into that pile there. The first section I cut, now those are actually good usable logs that we'll take over to the mill. Geez, it is hot out here today. Very humid too. I'm sweating like crazy. We got 2 logs out of that tree, but I'm gonna need over 20 logs for this order I got to get out in the next couple days. So we need some more, and we need bigger ones than that. Thing about living in the mountains, these hills are a little hard to log. Look at this drop off. You can even see that. I'm gonna drop that right down a fucking cliff. Now, I can get to it from the other side. There's a big clearing on the other side, and I got a whole nother section I'm logging over there. But the only way to drop this, looking at the angle of it, now it's leaning, is down that hill. So hopefully it doesn't go too far and we can still pull it out with the skid. Well, that didn't go as planned. I don't know if you can see it there, but it actually went sideways. It got caught in these other trees. It didn't actually go right down the hill like I wanted it to. So we're gonna have to try to pull that one out too. Luckily, I can still get to it with the skid, and that skid does great work. Pulls out trees like nothing. Just don't walk under it. I don't even know if you can see it in the background there. It looks like it blends in quite a bit in the camera. But I'm gonna grab the skid. Let's pull that out of here. Don't reach under the tree, guys. Now that's the size cedar I want. That is a good size cedar for milling. It rained the other day, and the skid steer almost didn't even pull that tree out of the woods. I was slipping and sliding all over the place. I was worried we weren't going to get out of there. But we did, and I'm going to cut this thing into logs, and we'll see what we get out of it. Well, it looks like by the time I finish cleaning up the top, I'm going to get 4 good-sized logs out of this tree. So let's grab these 3 right here and take them over to the mill. Say hi to the camera. So as you can see behind me, for anyone that watched my original videos, that is my old 150-year-old farmhouse that I renovated and then completely just disappeared off the internet. I don't even think I showed you guys anywhere near the finished renovations. So the next video, I'm actually going to do a tour of that house and show you guys what it was before, if I could even find some of the old footage, and show you what it is now, because a lot of work has been done to that house. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video right here at my disaster of a cheap Facebook find sawmill. Now, if I keep making videos, which if this video is online, I'll probably keep making videos, we're going to upgrade this sawmill, because I don't know if you can see the piles of offcuts, but this business just kind of came out of nowhere and has been booming all summer. Now, my cheap Facebook sawmill, which has a horrible frame, but somehow I managed to cut straight boards out of it, is actually doing extremely well. Like, this side business started as an afternoon job and it is booming so much that it's pretty well full-time. Now that said, I have a big order I have to get out and I can't take you guys with me all day because it takes a lot of time to set up this camera and, you know, talk back and forth and film, and I'm just not very good at it yet, so maybe I'll get more efficient in the future. But right now it's already past noon and I only got 3 logs here at the mill when I need over 20. So that's going to be it for this video. I'll probably keep making other ones and we'll keep working on this property. I have a cabin I'm going to build out in the back that I'll probably film, and yeah, if this video is online, there'll probably be more. So that's it for today, and see you guys later.